me class o. Echo live YouTube. Okay, now it says L is the midpoint of the side X. Okay, we have this triangle. L is the midpoint. L is the midpoint of X, XZ. So where's XZ? Z. And L is here. L is the midpoint. Are we okay? Okay. So if O is the origin, express X, Y, Y, Z, and Z, X as column vectors. So they're talking about uh, position vectors. So X, Y is going to be Y minus what? X. Because they've given you all the points. And this becomes the position vectors. So YZ, XY becomes what? 7, 5 minus, no, 1 negative 3. XO, 1 negative 3. We are finding these ones. 6, 8. Now the next one is YZ. What is it going to be? No. You have to write Z minus Y. Write the logology under. Negative 3 minus 7. Are you getting it? The last one, you do it and let me write it. Say it so that we say position vector X or small letter. Mhm. Mistake can I call life lah. So that's it. Now it says hence show that the triangle XYZ is isosceles. That's want to show that the triangle is isosceles. You have to find the magnitude of all those vectors. As in magnitude also means distance, right? Be able to find the magnitude and compare the ones which have equal length. If two of the magnitudes have equal distances, then you can say that it's what isosceles. Do you understand? Okay, so start doing it. Find the magnitude. Okay. XY is 10. So how did you get the XY? The root of 6 square plus 8 square, right? Just 30 plus 64. It gives you 110 units. Okay, and what again? Negative 10 square plus 0 square root of 100 10 units. So what conclusion can we make? We say that since mm, since xy magnitude equal to what? yz. Then triangle is isosceles. So you screenshot or you write? It's true the other side. Many program master. Okay. So you see how we solve the vectors? It's very easy. It's very understandable. I remember I say Odanimo. Let's come back. Okay. Okay, let's move on. A moment, let me connect. Let's see. What do you think? We are not done. Sorry. The B part says express YL as a column vector and state the relation between YL and XZ. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Now, it says that express YL as a column vector and state the relation between YL and XZ, right? So, what is YL? YL, we stand as Y, we draw a line to L. Are you okay? Now, YL as a vector is going to be what? Small letter L minus Y. You get it? Minus Y. Now we know Y, but we don't know L. But we know that L is a midpoint of what? X2, but L is XZ over 2. Now what is XZ? Or let me say, when you add, there's a midpoint. Let's use the midpoint theory. Because we want to coordinate of what? So, but to find coordinates of L, let's see if they are really using coordinates. Yes, they are using coordinates. So I don't have to write these ones as vectors in the first place. I have to write them as coordinates. Otherwise, it's going to be one. You understand? It should be coordinates, not vectors. 7, 5. So if you want to find the coordinates of L, what happens? It becomes 1 plus negative 3, comma, negative 3 plus 5, 1 over 2, 1 over 2. Are we okay? And L becomes negative 2 over 2, comma, 2 over 2. It becomes negative 1, 1. Right? So now if you want to find YL, going L minus Y becomes negative 1, 1 minus L, 7, 5 becomes negative 8, negative. Okay, yes. They said express it and what? And say the relationship between x, z. And if this is YL, what is xz? Xz, sorry, zx. Zx is, they want us to express YL as a relationship between zx. Zx, z to x, like in this direction. And express YL as a column vector. That's what we've done. And state the relation between this and that. Now let's see. Xz is the same as x minus z. It's a vector. So x is what? 1 negative 10. 1 minus, that's negative 3, 2, 4, 4, negative 8. Can you do that? It says, let's go and look at the question again. Instead, the relation between y, l, and z, x. Now, this is y, l. This is y, l. And this is x, z. Sorry, x. Can you see something in there? What do you see? You can see 8, they've been rotated. Okay, let's use another way to find xz. Right? As a zx. We can use what? If you're moving from z to x, I'm looking at something. Whew, fine stuff. The relationship in this. Let's see if you can draw some completes from the diagram. Z to x can be YL. Okay, we can actually pass through ZX. We can pass through ZY plus YL plus LX. This one is 7, 5 minus negative 3, 5 plus YL negative 8, negative plus LX. Let's go into the X minus L. That's X minus L. This one is Z. X minus L. X is 1 negative 3 minus L negative 1. 1. This gives me 10 10 plus negative 8 negative 4. So it gives you 2 negative 4. 10 minus 8 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. Negative 6 minus 4 is 2. Getting something different. If I compare this and this, 4 to times a certain go to a certain constant of what negative 8 negative 4. So I factorize something out here. 4 equals negative 8k. 4 over negative 8 plus k. 4 over 1 negative. Let me see. Let's go check the answer. I'm just thinking out loud. That's question 12. Uh, 23 question 12. Why is perpendicular to z x? Uh, is it the answers? And they say y is perpendicular to zx. I don't think we've done that one yet. So maybe when we those angles, two angles perpendicular, just that 90. And let's see. What conclusion from that? Because there are two sides that are y x y is x y isosceles triangle. Y z is also isosceles triangle, right? And this is the midpoint. It's likely this will be perpendicular. It's likely. Because we've not done anything that are perpendicular. That's why I thought it would not be. Uh, Look at the answer 6, 8, negative 10, 0, 4, negative 8, 8, negative 4, negative 8, negative 4. That's this one. YL, ZX, 4, negative 8, just like how I had here. So this ZX, what I just did. Please, are you following what I'm saying? Hello? Bro, are you on the floor? Hmm. Actually, what I did was correct, but because when I checked the answers, that's what we did. 6, 8, X, Y, 6, 8. 6, 8 for XY, correct? 8 times 0. Anyway. So you have the second one to correct. For negative 8 for exit. For negative 8. Right. Negative 8, negative 4. They said they are perpendicular. Oh my god. Yeah, it's likely to be perpendicular because one, can use a diagram. If you have two isosceles triangles, are you listening? This and this are equal. Automatically, when you bring a perpendicular here, it divide this one into two equal parts, and it becomes a perpendicular height. So it's likely to be perpendicular. But if you want to prove it algebraically, using algebra approach, we know that when these vectors are perpendicular, the dot at 90 cos 90 degrees. No, the dot product equals cos 90. It's equals to cos 90, which is cos 90 is 0. Are you following? Okay, this one will lead us to our next topic. That's what we're doing. That's it. I don't know why today my machine is playing. Now, this one it leads us to our chapter for today. Scalar or dot. Are you okay? Now, a scalar or dot product of two non-zero vectors A and B is defined as A dot B equals the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B cos theta, where theta is the angle between A and B. Note that the two vectors must be directed away from a common point, or they must be coming towards a common point. Either that they are diverging or converging. Do you understand? But there are special cases. If it is isosceles, it means the dot product equals to the product of their magnitude because cos zero is one. Cos zero is what? One. If they meet at 90, cos 90 is zero, so everything should be zero. It's the same A dot B equals A magnitude times B magnitude cos 90 because of the angle between them if it's 90. So perpendicular vectors, the dot product of two perpendicular vectors is zero. But the dot product of two parallel vectors, you understand? One becomes what? One. Do you understand? Should I go through again? Hello. When two vectors are multiplying and the angle between them, I said they are multiplying. When you do dot product of two vectors, and the answer you get one, those two vectors are parallel. They are one. Actually, they are one. They are together. They are in the same direction. They are moving. But when their dot product is equal to zero, it means they are perpendicular to each other. So, and that will be doing more. And also, dot product A dot B means you multiply the top x plus multiply the down y. That's it. So write this one as part of your notes. Please, some water. Mhm. Hello. Okay. Let me read another line. Oh, I didn't respond to you. But I didn't feel it. I'll be up now. Come in. I go some whiteboard. Do the me pam pam. TikTok. It's my TikTok life, bro. I say I go do a TikTok live. Sometimes I dey forget. Maybe I dey I go to my content this thing. How do you even go live on TikTok? Left hand side. Is it here? No. The circle. Live. I've seen it. Go live. I'll have to do it later. Meanwhile, they go live there. They go something. Later, I go study how I go do. Let's continue with our vectors. Why? Let me end the video and start another.